I would also like to just acknowledge what I call 5 Ps. And what it does is it just reminds me that in this work I'm doing through WELLth Movement is that I'll be bringing products, practices, projects, programs, and the platform together. So in many ways, the platform is WELLth Movement in the sense of an ecosystem, this social cultural movement. But the idea of what are programs, programs are just made up of a series of projects. So I'm thinking about my legacy program I personally have, which is to assist those create their legacy, but it's also to take a look at mentoring as a legacy program, is to take a look at Awareness as Forest and Trees program put together. So these are programs that I'll be sharing, but there's also in there different kinds of programs that I'd be bringing forward, like the Legacy Accelerator program, the Legacy Mastery program. And then there are projects that I'm going to get involved with. Now, these projects, usually, if you bring a couple of projects together, they form a program underneath a platform, sort of like that doll inside a doll inside a doll kind of metaphor. And the practices, sometimes you would know these as services, so coaching and mentoring, instructing and facilitating. These ways, these practices, I'll be bringing those forward, and those practices I would use in supporting the projects, and those projects come together, form the programs, and those programs form this platform. So there's also the notion of products, this notion of tangible aspects. Now, some of them might be ebooks, but I'm also publishing books over on Amazon, ones that you can buy, have it delivered, and you can actually touch right into it. And then there's the ebook version of it that you may want to get a hold of. So you can download a page and write into it, or to do it on your computer is right into it as well. But there are a notion of the products that support it. I will also look at things like t-shirts and hoodies. I'm not sure that I'm going to go to trying selling you sunglasses or mugs, but mugs, maybe. We'll see. But I just wanted to acknowledge the 5 Ps of this ecosystem that bring forward as I put it all together. And therefore, what I'm doing is I'm bringing this story of the ecosystem, the 5 Ps, the 7 words, and bringing it forward so that you might understand that there is a really important reasons for I'm doing this. It's to bring forward the information, but also to do it in a way that you can interact with me so that you can get the transformation. If there's anything that I have learned in my life going forward, is that persons, while they're interested in information and it helps out, is getting the guidance for the transformation that's more important. So while I'm going to be sharing the notions of lists and identification and descriptions and explanations, I'm also going to go, how can you actually use what I'm talking about? How can you demonstrate it for yourself? How might you manage it? How might you use it to lead, to actually get into the transformation, to go into a different form? It's one thing to learn about how to create a legacy project, but it's to actually manage and lead that legacy project that's going to be important. And that's why something like legacy mastery is to frame up, to discover, shape, and get ready to share the beginnings of your legacy project, just testing the water. Some people use beta testing. And then there's like something like Legacy Accelerator, which is you're committed to discover, to shape, to decide, to share this legacy project. You need a mentor along the pathway to get this going. It's more than just beta. You really want it to happen. And it's going to make a transformation not only for yourself, but also to the recipients that you're going to deliver it, and contributors who are going to get involved. It's more than information, it's actually into transformation. And that's what I'm looking to do as I move all of this forward.